Hey you guys, it's Marianne, and I wanted to go over an assignment that you're going to have 5 of. It's called the Article Reflection Assignment, and it's in MLA format. You have your last name up here. If you double click up here, you'll see options, click options, page numbers. So then when you click page number, it'll go there, but then afterwards, click the right here, the right justification, and then it'll go over to the right-hand side. Then put your cursor before the number, press space, and then you can type your last name and you'll be good to go. The date in MLA format is like this. This is all double spaced. There is no extra spaces in here before the title or after the title. This is plain vanilla. The title is not bolded, not italics, and not like a big font. It's the same consistent font. So these colors represent certain things. So yellow represents MLA format. The little code thing is here. What you're going to be doing, this article reflection is focusing on the fundamentals, and you are basically, I'm trying to teach you fundamentals before we move on. So what I mean by fundamentals is summary and keeping the separation between opinion and content separate and identifying each so that you don't get them mixed up. The other thing you're going to practice is incorporating direct quotes, knowing and incorporating paraphrases, knowing summaries and how they differentiate between paraphrases, and then also practice introducing your text, sort of like what we have here in the blue. So the blue, right away, for all article reflections, you're going to introduce the source. And please put, and I will call you on the carpet if you don't, title, source, author, and date. Title, source, author, and date. Just introduce that so that your reader knows exactly what you're talking about. After that, you're going to do a quick description about a quick summary. What was the article about in general? What was the article about? And the rest of the paper, you're going to be using paraphrases and direct quotes to flesh out more of the article. So this is really heavy on direct quote, but that's okay because the article reflection purposely is, if you want to, I want you to focus on direct quotes, just because we're going to be working on paraphrases in a little more depth later on. But your direct quotes you can be heavy on those. That's fine. So you're going to flesh out what was in the assignment here in the first paragraph. The second paragraph is going to have a topic sentence. What is that paragraph about? And then you're going to have details. How does it relate to you? You actually have a fair amount of options that you can write about in the second paragraph. So this is the rubric. You'll have access to this as well. You can do opinion. You can do how do you relate? What would you do in this situation? Do you notice anything about the author style of writing? What do you notice? Like, what do they include? Again, pull that sheet out from like the Wizard of Oz and look and see what's going on behind the scenes. What are they doing purposely, strategically? Pick out 3 of the author's excerpts and explain why they were important to you. Critique the credibility of the author and or the textual support that they use to support their argument. You have not all, just one. And so anyways, everything is spelled out here. Everything is spelled out in this video as to what I'm expecting. Again, the yellow refers to MLA format. Citing the article, actually you're incorporating citations here. This was on the page number. In MLA format, you put the page number in parentheses. The green is a quick summary, just a quick summary. And then incorporating direct quotes is the gray. And then the pink is your commentary, your personal commentary. 2 paragraphs. One's just summary and content, and then the other one's definitely opinion. I do not want opinion in that top paragraph. I don't want you to say, oh, the author is really good, and yeah, keep it separate. If you think the author is good, then the second paragraph is your opportunity to share that. And one other thing I get sometimes is, I can't relate to this author or what they say, and then they go on and say how they relate. So like they minimize how they can relate. So even if you can relate a little bit, that's fine. Just say, hey, I can relate, and even if it's a little bit, that's okay. Or if you don't relate, just move on to a different topic. You don't have to choose. Any one of those are fine. So anyways, these are going to be due every week for the next 5 weeks. Again, why are we doing these? These are to focus on the fundamentals, knowing the difference between opinion and facts. The other thing is incorporating direct quotes, knowing what paraphrases and summaries are, learning a little more about reinforcing what MLA format is, and learning to cover your butt. Because here is covering your butt. You are not only introducing the text to help the reader get their bearings, but you're covering your butt if you don't happen to have this works cited down here. So make sure you have this. I'm very much of a stickler on that. So at any rate, I hope this helped you guys. Have a great day.